vocational awards category in the field of education, medicine, engineering, arts, progressive farming and youth leadership. A vocational training and skill development program was conducted at Kasaragod to enhance employability and practical skills among the youth. 42 students participated in the program. The club actively promoted youth engagement and leadership development through its New Generation Service initiatives. During the year, Interact Club installation ceremonies were conducted in schools and efforts were made to reactivate inactive Interact clubs, encouraging greater participation of students in community service and leadership activities. Under the Public Image Initiative, the club carried out 8 projects aimed at promoting Rotary's mission and community impact. Major activities are end polio awareness drives, extensive newspaper coverage of club projects and events, display of promotional and branding materials, Rotary awareness programs conducted at various public functions and community gatherings. The club spent Rs 8,500 on these activities and expresses its sincere gratitude to the various non-Rotary organizations and community partners whose support contributed to the success of these programs. The club contributed approximately $1,750 to the Rotary Foundation, reflecting its commitment to Rotary's global humanitarian mission. The club achieved 100% member participation in foundation giving with $1,750 with the year per capita contribution $89%. More than 50% of the members contributed $50 or more. Professor Rotarian Ravishankar Rao and Rotarian Dr. Anita Ravishankar achieved the distinction of becoming a Paul Harris Fellow PHF during the year. And also Professor Ravishankar Rao fulfilled his pledge of $100 to the Polio Plus Fund. The club also contributed towards the End Polio Now campaign. Additional funds for polio eradication were collected through the Polio Hundi initiative. The club expresses its sincere gratitude to Rotarian Purushottam Anchan for his dedicated efforts in promoting foundation giving and coordinating end polio fundraising achievements. During the year, the club published a total of 18 bulletin issues, including 5 special bulletins covering significant events, milestones and special occasions. These publications help to keep members informed, strengthened engagement and created a valuable record of the club's service journey. The club places on record its sincere appreciation and gratitude to IPDG Vikram Datta, who served as the bulletin editor, for his dedication, creativity and timely publication of the bulletins throughout the year. Leadership development, future readiness. All key office bearers and future leaders of the club of the Rotary year 2025-26 have successfully attended the training programs, including district level learning seminars and leadership development sessions. Club administration and governance. The club successfully completed and submitted the audited financial report for the Rotary year 2024-25. The trial balance sheet for the Rotary year 2025-26 has been prepared. The club's bylaws were reviewed and updated to align with current Rotary guidelines and the club's evolving needs. A comprehensive strategic plan for the year 2026-29 has been prepared, providing a roadmap for sustainable growth, impactful service projects, membership development and enhanced community engagement. Under the My Rotary registration initiative, approximately 85% of the club members are registered on My Rotary. Our club was honored to receive the following prestigious award in the Rotary District 3181 Award Ceremony held on 20th June. Global Excellence Award for Adaptability, Overall Diamond Plus Award, Best Bulletin Award. In addition to these, individual recognitions included Silent Warrior Award presented to Rotarian Dr. Ravishankar Rao for his dedicated and selfless service, and also special recognition for his contribution as Assistant Governor for the year. Citation of appreciation presented to IPDG Vikram Datta in recognition of his exemplary leadership and valuable contributions to the district. Rotarian Dr. Anita Ravishankar Rao was conferred the Rotary Women Leadership Award for exemplary leadership. On this occasion, I congratulate all the members of Rotary Club of Ralakata and express my heartfelt thanks to IPDG Rotarian Major Don P.K. Ramakrishna sir, PDG Vikram Datta, Assistant Governor Rotarian Professor Ravishankar Rao, President Dr. Anita Ravishankar, and all the members and family members for their cooperation during the year. Thank you.
Precise and inspiring report. Friends, recognition inspires excellence. This evening we proudly honor all the members of the Rotary Club of Derlakate whose dedication and commitment have brought distinction to our club. May I now request our IPDG and the installing officer, Rotarian Major Donor Ramakrishna PK, to give away the awards, and I request the awardees to come forward. I would like to invite our PDG now and made 4 PHF Rotarian Vikram Datta over to come and collect, because he has been given a special recognition award for his exemplary leadership. So I invite here, and as we all know at our club, he's one of our members. He's a backbone of our club, and we say congratulations to him. Thank you, sir. And we would also like to give the Bulletin Award to him. He has been the Bulletin Award, Bulletin editor also, producing the Bulletin in both English and in Kannada languages. So thank you so much, sir. A well-deserved award from all of us. We have the Rotary Silent Warrior Award to Rotarian Dr. Ravi Shankar Rao. Yeah, silently you can give it. Yes. Then of course Rotarian Dr. Anita Ravi Shankar gets the, what is that? Women in Leadership Award. Then of course comes the, we have got the club, the Global Excellence Award for Adaptability. And I would request Rotarian Lata Vikram and the IPP here also to come and take this award. Yeah. And of course comes the Diamond Plus Award. Our club has got, which is the highest award, the Diamond Plus Award for outstanding overall performance. May I request perhaps all the club members to please come. This award belongs to all of us. Remind that we are a small club situated in a rural area, and these awards mean a lot to us. Ladies and gentlemen and Rotarians, you see, every successful journey has a beginning, and so is the case with the Rotary Club of Derlakate. We began our journey on June 8th, 2008. Our club had pioneers who dared to dream. And this evening, we have 3 of our charter members who dared to dream and make the Rotary Club of Derlakate a possibility. This evening, we have 3 of our charter members with us. Rotarian Dr. Ravishankar Rao is here with us. Rotarian Dr. Ananthan is here with us. And Rotarian Jaiprakash Rai is also here with us. It is their vision, dedication and commitment that started off this club on a very good foundation. I request our 3 charter members to kindly step forward and be seated. Yes, and be seated so that we could honor them. And I request PHF Rotarian K.R. Shetty sir to come forward to do the fellowship.
ರೋಟರಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ದೇರಳಕಟ್ಟೆ ಇದರ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪದಗ್ರಹಣದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರೇ, ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮುಂಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ರೋಟರಿ ಬಂಧುಗಳೇ, ರೋಟರಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ದೇರಳಕಟ್ಟೆ 2008 ಮೇ 8ರಂದು ಇದು ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ ಆದದ್ದು. 2008 ಮೇ 8 ಆದದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ದೇರಳಕಟ್ಟೆಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರತ್ನ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆದದ್ದು. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಈಗ ಚಾರ್ಟರ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಎದುರುಗಡೆ 3 ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಬಾರಿ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷತೆಯನ್ನು ವಹಿಸಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ರೋಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅನಂತನ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ರೋಟೇರಿಯನ್ JP ರೈ ಅವರು, ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ AG ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ರೋಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ರವಿಶಂಕರ್ ರಾವ್ ಅವರು. ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ದೇವದಾಸ್ ರೇವಣ್ಣ ಮರೆಯಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ದೇರಳಕಟ್ಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ರೋಟರಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ, ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು 1-2-3 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ 2006ರಿಂದ 2008ರವರೆಗೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಅವರ ಗುರಿ ತಲುಪಿದೆ. ದೇರಳಕಟ್ಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಯಿತು 2008ರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇ 8ಕ್ಕೆ ಅದರ ಇನಾಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಆದರೆ ಆವಾಗದ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ. ದೇರಳಕಟ್ಟೆಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತಾದರೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಆ ರೋಡ್ ರಸ್ತೆಗಳ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇತ್ತು, ಈಗ ಹೇಗಿದೆ, ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಆದರೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಬಾರಿ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಆವಾಗ 4 ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್, ಒಂದು ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ 4 ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಕೂಡ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ದೇವದಾಸ್ ರೈ ಅವರು ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಮ GSR ಆಗಿ, ಗವರ್ನರ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಟಿವ್, ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ GSR ಆಗಿದ್ದದವರು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ದೇವದಾಸ್ ರೈ ಅವರು. ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಏನು ಹೇಳುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಆ ಇಚ್ಛಾಶಕ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ದೇರಳಕಟ್ಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದ ಸಾಧನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಈಗ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ 2008ರಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತಿನವರೆಗೂ ಕೂಡ ದೇರಳಕಟ್ಟೆಯ ರೋಟರಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಅದರದ್ದೇ ಆದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಮಹತ್ವವನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಕೂಡ ಆ ಭಾಗದ ಪರಿಸರದವರೆಗೂ ಒಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಇಡೀ ನಮ್ಮ ರೋಟರಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ 3180 ಇತ್ತು, 3181, ಈಗ 3181ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಶಕ್ತಿಯುತವಾದ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ವಿಕ್ರಮ್ ದತ್ ಅವರು ಕೂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ರೋಟರಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿಯವರೆಗೆ ಮುಟ್ಟಿತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಇವತ್ತು ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ಆಗುವವರಿಗೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯುವವರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ರೋಟರಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ದೇರಳಕಟ್ಟೆ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯಾದ ಸಮಾಜಮುಖಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಈ ಹಂತಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತಾದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಚಾರ್ಟರ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಅವರ ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಪಾತ್ರ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ಗಳು, ಎಲ್ಲ ರೋಟರಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ, ನಾನು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ರೋಟರಿ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಕುಟುಂಬದ ರೀತಿ, ನಮ್ಮದು ರೋಟರಿ ಒಂದು ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ. ಆ ರೀತಿ ಕುಟುಂಬ ಸದಸ್ಯರಂತೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಬೆಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನಾವು ಮುಂದಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಒಂದೇ ತಾಯಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬನ್ನು ನಡೆಸುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ವಹಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅರುಣಾಚಲಂ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಷೇಮದ ಡೀನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಂಥ ಅರುಣಾಚಲಂ ಅವರಿಂದ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಚಾರ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಹಾಗೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅನಿತಾ ರವಿಶಂಕರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಬಹಳ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಆವತ್ತು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು. 2010ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಅದರ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷನಾದೆ, ರೋಟರಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿದ್ದು ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ 2010ರಲ್ಲಿ 2010ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಆವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ನಿಟ್ಟೆ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ರೋಟರಿಯ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಗುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಿಟ್ಟೆ ನಮ್ಮ ರೋಟರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ನಿಟ್ಟೆ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ನ ಒಂದು ನಿಟ್ಟೆ ಅವರ KS ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ನ ಒಂದು ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಫಿಸಿಯೋಥೆರಪಿ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಭಾಗದ ನಮಗೊಂದು ಆಫೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ಬಾರಿ ಆವಾಗ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಪ್ರತಿ ವಾರಕ್ಕೊಮ್ಮೆ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್, ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬ ಒಳ್ಳೊಳ್ಳೆ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಸನನ್ನು ಕರೆದು ಆ ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳು ಬಂದು ಆ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸಿನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತನಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಅಸೆಂಬ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಗೆಟ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಪ್ರತಿ ಬಾರಿ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಕೂಡ ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಪ್ರತಿ ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ 2 ಬಾರಿ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಗುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಅಸೆಂಬ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಗೆಟ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಈ ಜೆ ಪಿ ರೈ ಅವರ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ಬಾರಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸದಸ್ಯರ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ದಿನವನ್ನು ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಕೆಲಸ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೆ. ಒಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ರೋಟರಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ದೇರಳಕಟ್ಟೆ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತು ಇಷ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯಾದ ಡೈಮಂಡ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ವರೆಗೆ ನಮಗೆ 2-3 ಬಾರಿ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿತ್ತು. ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಟ್ಟು ಸತತವಾಗಿ 2008ರಿಂದ 2025 ಈ ಸಾಲಿನವರೆಗೆ ರೋಟರಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ದೇರಳಕಟ್ಟೆ ಅದರದ್ದೇ ಆದ ಕೆಲಸ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಅಥವಾ ಅದರ ಸದಸ್ಯರು, ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಒಟ್ಟು ಸೇರಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, ಮುಂದಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ರೋಟರಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ದೇರಳಕಟ್ಟೆ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಸಮಾಜಮುಖಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಮಾಡಲು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, ನಮ್ಮ ಚಾರ್ಟರ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೀನಿ.
Unwavering commitment to the cause of Rotary. Rotary's fight against polio continues until every child in the world is protected. More than a year ago, we at the Rotary Club of Derlakatte bought a polio hundi. Where did we buy this and when? We bought it at the installation of our then DG, Major Donor, Rotarian Ramakrishna PK. When Sir got installed in Mysore, Rotary Club of Derlakatte bought a hundi. And what did we do with that hundi? We kept it in a very prominent place in Derlakatte. And what better place to keep it in Derlakatte than the hotel, which is owned by Rotarian Purushottam Anchan. It's located in the central part of Derlakatte. A lot of medical students come, general public come, and we thought that is the best place to keep it. And Rotarian Purushottam Anchan did that very faithfully along with his 2 sons. So little by little, people who came there to have food, he began to explain why the hundi is kept there, and they began to put their little money in that. Apart from that, both Dr. Ravi Shankar Rao and me on World Polio Day took that hundi out and walked around the streets asking people to contribute. Thereby, we managed to get $15. This hundi was broken just 2 days before the award ceremony, and we managed to get $15, which we thought was a great thing. We intend continuing that because the Rotary Club of Derlakatte is committed to the cause of polio eradication. I now request Rotarian Purushottam Anchan to give that hundi to the installation officer, Tau Kodabeku, and in return, Rotarian, our installing officer, will give it to the President-elect, who will then continue this good work. All those who are gathered here, it's time for me to say goodbye. As the President of the Rotary Club of Derlakatte, and I'm immensely pleased to just talk some of my reminiscences and share my thoughts with all of you. Distinguished Chief Guest, IPDG Major Donor Rotarian Ramakrishna PK, past district governors, district leaders, assistant governors, president and members of a sister club of Mangalore 3181 Zone 2 and 3, my fellow Rotarians, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. A warm evening to each one of you. It is with a heart filled with gratitude, humility, and immense satisfaction that I stand before you today as I complete my tenure as the president of the Rotary Club of Ralakata, which I took over in July 2025. This occasion marks both a beginning and an end because it's an opportunity to reflect on a year of service and to welcome a new chapter under fresh leadership. When I accepted the responsibility of leading this wonderful club, I knew it would be a journey of learning, of commitment, and of teamwork. What I perhaps did not fully appreciate then was how enriching and transformating this journey would be. As a result, I am able to say that serving as the president of this prestigious club has been one of the greatest honors in my life. The past year has reaffirmed a simple but very profound truth, that Rotary is not about any individual. It is about people coming together, united by a shared vision of creating hope, of serving humanity, and making our communities stronger. Every achievement that we celebrate today is a result of collective effort, mutual trust, and unwavering dedication. During the past 1 year, our club has taken numerous projects, as were already been mentioned by the Secretary, touching various avenues of service, whether it has been in healthcare, women empowerment, education, environmental conservation, youth development and community welfare, or even occasional service. And every initiative of ours has reflected the Rotary spirit of service above self. We have had the privilege of serving schools, supporting healthcare initiatives, promoting environmental awareness through tree plantations, cleanliness drives, encouraging blood donation through medical camps, empowering young minds through leadership programs, and extending a helping hand to all those who needed help. While these projects themselves are very, very important, what truly mattered was the lives that we touched and the smiles that we created and the hopes that we inspired in people's lives. For me, this year has demonstrated that very, very ordinary people like us working together can accomplish extraordinary things. It is all these activities that gave our club the Global Excellence Award for Adaptability, the Diamond Plus Award for Outstanding Overall Performance, the Bulletin Excellence Award for bulletins produced both in English and Kannada, and for its editor, the PDG Vikram Datta a prize. The Rotary Silent Warrior Award to Rotarian Dr. Ravi Shankar Rao, and the Special Recognition Award again to our PDG, Rotarian Vikram Datta, and the Women in Leadership Award to Rotarian Anita Ravishankar. You see, the success of a Rotary club does not depend on the president alone, but on every Rotarian who chooses to participate wholeheartedly. And I take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to every member of our club and to our board of directors. Your enthusiasm, participation, and willingness to volunteer made every program successful. My sincere appreciation also goes to our dedicated committee chairs and members whose tireless efforts translated ideas into meaningful action. Rotary succeeds only like this because countless individuals contribute very willingly their talent, their resources, and their time without seeking any recognition. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our IPDG then and now, to the IPDG, present IPDG, and to the then District Governor, Major Donor Rotarian Ramakrishna PK for his encouragement to us throughout the year. To the Assistant Governor, Rotarian Ravi Shankar Rao, then, and our IPDG then, but now the PDG, Rotarian Vikram Datta. Without both your support, this year would not have been successful. A big thank you to both of you And to sir, my sincere thanks to the club secretary, Rotarian Lata Vikram, who quietly supported me in all my activities. And together, I think we made a great twosome. Yes. Thank you, Lata. I would also record my appreciation to the entire district leadership for their encouragement, particularly our GSR, Rotarian Major Donor, Rotarian Dr. Devdas Rai, who every time he met me, he would always encourage me and say, hey, you're doing a good job. Keep it up. That really encouraged us, sir. I also wish to acknowledge our project partners, our donors and our well-wishers and members of the local community who joined hands with us. You know, service becomes meaningful only when communities participate together, and we are grateful for their trust and collaboration. And our fellowship, has remained great throughout the year. Throughout the year, we celebrated together, we worked together, we learned together, and supported one another. I think our friendship supported across our club, across many clubs in Zone 2 and 3. And I think this has been one of the most valuable rewards for my presidency. As a bottom line, I would like to say, no president succeeds alone. Behind every successful Rotary leader stands a supportive family. I offer my heartfelt thanks to my family for their patience, understanding, and constant encouragement. Not every lady president is lucky enough to have an assistant governor as her partner living with her in the home. So I was one of those lucky ones, and the assistant governor, willingly shared his time with the activities that took place as part of our club and stood beside me throughout this memorable journey. Thank you so much. As I reflect on the year gone by, I also recognize that there were many challenges. Not every plan that we put forth really unfolded as was planned. Not every goal was achieved either. But every challenge taught me some valuable lessons. It strengthened our club's resolve to take the work further in the coming years, so that perseverance is what has been at the heart of us. And I think that is at the heart of any meaningful service. Rotary has, I think, over the years, not only this year, has taught us that progress matters much more than perfection. And today, as I prepare to hand over the leadership of our beloved club, I do so with complete confidence. I know that the incoming president, Rotarian Dr. Ananthan, together with the new board and chair and committee members, will lead the club with vision, with energy and dedication. And I wish them well. As we begin a new Rotary year, let us renew our commitment to the ideals that unite us. Let us continue to serve with integrity, with compassion, and to build lasting friendships. Let us be ambassadors of goodwill in our communities and continue to demonstrate that service is indeed the highest form of leadership. Before I conclude, I once again express my sincere gratitude to each and every member of the Rotary Club of Ralakata for giving me the privilege, I would say yes, privilege, for serving you as its president. Thank you for your trust, thank you for your friendship, and thank you for your unwavering support. The memories of this year will remain with me for a lifetime. Together, let us continue to uphold Rotary's timeless motto, service above self, and let us strive to create an even greater impact in our community and beyond. Thank you so much. Jai Hind and long live Rotary.
I'm sure, ladies and gentlemen, you'll agree that it was an enriching experience being together in this club, supporting this club as well. From across zones 2 and 3, this club has received love and affection and support. And as the President said, we are all deeply grateful for that. It is now time that we should not let the President and Secretary go without saying how much we love them and how much we thank them. And therefore, may I request our District Governor, our immediate past District Governor, to felicitate Rotarian Dr. Anita Ravishankar and Rotarian Lata Vikram.
of this club, Dr. Ravi Shankar, for giving me a wonderful company and managing this whole zone. Congratulations, Ravi Shankar, a wonderful job done. May I have the privilege to honor you.
Gentlemen, after those touching moments, it is now time to take the program forward. I might mention here that we are exactly on time as per the schedule that we have made for ourselves for this evening. This is the moment when I am supposed to introduce our installing officer. I am sure all of us here have heard the biometrics or the biodata of our installing officer ad infinitum. And even better than that, I'm sure the district governor himself, the immediate past district governor himself has heard his biodata several times, over and over again. So let me not repeat what is normally said about his humble origins in the Kolar goldfields, about his early education in Kolar, about his his higher education in Mysore, his research into various aspects, his creation of several innovative projects for the Indian Air Force, his interests in perfumes, his starting of an important entrepreneurial initiative in Mysore, which went global, and so on and so on, as well as his interest in a huge number of areas in life and then in Rotary. But along with that, I must say that to say all these things all over again is like, as they say in English, taking coal to Newcastle or taking cotton to Gujarat, let's say, to Benares, taking silk to Benares, let's say. So something like that. But let me just say that Rotarian Ramakrishnan Pre-K has brought to Rotary some very fine qualities. Of course, Rotary has been blessed by having a whole series of district governors who have been gentlemen to the core, who have been stalwarts in their fields, who have been people of compassion. And so it is with Rotarian Ramakrishnan. And throughout the past Rotary year, as we all know, the district has achieved significant milestones. Clubs have been strengthened, humanitarian service has been expanded, Rotary's values have been nurtured, and countless Rotarians have been inspired by him to serve Rotary and the world with a greater sense of purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'll agree that his dedication, his humility, and his vision have left an enduring legacy for all of us. On a personal note, I wish to thank the gentleman governor, Rotarian Ramakrishnan Pre-K, for giving me an opportunity to work in his team. It has been a real pleasure to working with Ramki sir and his team. His quiet ways, his balance and dignity, his knowledge of Rotary and life, and his sense of humor, a very rare quality these days, ladies and gentlemen. His sense of humor are all worthy of emulation. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure all of you will join me in expressing our gratitude to Rotarian Ramakrishnan Pre-K. It's now time, ladies and gentlemen, for the installation ceremony. And may I request Ramakrishnan Pre-K to do the honors for the Rotary Club of Ralakata. I will call the names of the office bearers, and I request them to come and stand in the row behind so that we will be ready for their photograph. Yeah, they will take their pins from the governor and then stand in the row behind the chairs. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the new year 26-27 the club sergeant at arms, Rotarian Sangeeta Ananthan. She is here with a lot of grit and determination despite her challenges. The editor of our club bulletin, New Horizons, Rotarian Lata Vikram. The club polio chair, Rotarian Vani Lokaya. Club office bearers, kindly take your place behind the row of chairs so that we can have a group photograph at the end of the ceremony. Rotarian Lata Vikram, bulletin editor. Normally, bulletin editors serve long years as bulletin editors in Rotary. This year we have a change. The club polio chair, ladies and gentlemen, Rotarian Vani Lokaya. Next we have the club service projects chair, Rotarian Girish Alva. Rotarian Morla Girish Alva. Next in line, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our club public image chair, Rotarian Soumya R. Shetty. We now pause to welcome, ladies and gentlemen, our club membership chair, Rotarian Rajivi Kempumannu. We have our Youth Service Director and Club Young Leaders Contact. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rotarian Nikhil Raj. We have a Club Learning Facilitator, ladies and gentlemen, Rotarian Ravi Shankar Rao. We have our International Service Director and Club Foundation Chair, Dr. Anita Ravishankar. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Community Service Director, Rotarian Vinay Bagambila. Our Vocational Service Director, ladies and gentlemen, can you guess the name? Rotarian P.D. Shetty. Our club service director, ladies and gentlemen, Rotarian Ravindra Shetty Ulidatu. And the club treasurer, ladies and gentlemen, will you guess the name? Rotarian Vikram Datta. Our club secretary, you certainly know the name, Rotarian Jay Prakash Rai. Rotarian Jay Prakash Rai, Club Secretary. And we have a Sports and Cultural Secretary, ladies and gentlemen, Rotarian Prafulla Rai. And our club vice president, ladies and gentlemen, Rotarian Ramachandra Chilimbi. And our chairman for fellowship, ladies and gentlemen, Rotarian Purushottam Anchan. And ladies and gentlemen, at the top of the line, the president for the year 2026-27, Dr. Rotarian Dr. Ananthan Ragothaman.
Install Ananthan as the next president. May I request all of you to give a standing ovation to Diamond Plus President, Dr. Anita. Congratulations to you, madam. I'm sure you're happy about it.
A member who has just come in, chairman for our community service projects and medical camps, Rotarian R.K. Shetty, Rotarian Dr. R.K. Shetty. Past president, no doubt, is Rotarian Dr. Anita Ravishankar. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the oath of office from none other than Rotarian Dr. Devdas Rai.
The President-elect and the Secretary-elect and all the people to arrange yourself. We'll have the oath and then we'll have a group photograph. And the guests can sit. President and Secretary-elect, please stand up for the oath. And Assistant Governor, Ravi Shankar, please. Yeah. Please repeat after me. I, please tell your name. Having been sworn in as, please repeat the post to which you have been, of the Rotary Club of Ralkata, swear before this assembly of fellow Rotarians that I shall discharge my duties conscientiously and faithfully in accordance with the rules, regulations and ideals of Rotary International. May God be with me. Now we have the group photo.
And now the group photograph, which will be treasured by all of us for a long, long time.
We have our district governor with us here, Rotarian Satish Bolar. May I request Rotarian Dr. Ananthan to kindly hand over a bouquet as a token of our love and appreciation and our respect and recognition of Rotarian. Joining us at this very special moment. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us now to hear our new president, Rotarian Dr. R. Ananthan. He is neurosurgeon, head of the Department of Neurosurgery at the K.S. Hegde Medical College, as well as our charter member.
Good evening to everybody here. At the outset, let me thank the Rotary Club of Ralkata for giving me this honor and making me its president. It's an honor which I don't know whether I deserve it or not, but they have put their faith in me, hoping that I will do well. And all I can promise them is I'll work very hard to make sure that Rotary Club of Ralkata is one of the best clubs possible in the district. Respected Chief Guest and Installation Officer, IPDG, Multi-PHF, Rotarian Ramakrishna Sir, our District Governor who has come here, Rotarian Satish Bolar Sir, our Assistant Governor, Rotarian Rajesh Shetty Sir, our GSR, Rotarian Devdas Rai Sir, immediate past President Anita Ravishankar Madam, Secretary Lata Vikram, our past District Governor and our own Vikram Datta, the Assistant Governors, our Zonal Lieutenants, the Presidents and Secretaries of all the other clubs who have come here, members of my own Club of Ralkata, and ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, thank you for all for coming here in this evening and honoring this occasion of my installation ceremony. I was quite reluctant to accept this post of the president because as a practicing neurosurgeon, the time that I have is quite limited and I'm on call 24/7, as of all of you aware, and it's very difficult to say no to any emergencies that comes to the hospital. So whenever there's a case, I have to leave. And that's the reason why, even being a charter member, I was quite reluctant to take up this post. But over the period of so many years that I've been in this club, I actually felt there's no need to be a president because even as a member, I could get all the things done. And in our club, everybody is treated as same. Whether you're a president or secretary, each one is the same. And the respect that is given to any member is as equal to that of a president or secretary. So actually, there was no need for a president. But since the club insisted that I take up the post, I agreed. And it's an honor now. Now that I have time, I will dedicate myself to the work of the club to the best extent possible that I can. Now, our club is a small club and it's done great work. As you see, the awards that is presented here. The immediate past President Anita Ravishankar Madam has done wonderful work. And I'm not sure whether I'll be able to live up to that standard. But at least I will try my level best to actually improve the working of the clubs to the better level and try to get more awards in the district and also to do good work in the district. Of course, the district has implemented various projects and I assure our district governor and all the other Rotary Club which is present here and our member also that we will participate in the district projects to the best of our abilities. whether it is being in water, health or sanitation or education and literacy. Whatever projects that my past president has implemented and the previous presidents have implemented, that I will keep going, and I'll also try for new projects which will try to improve the conditions of the people living in and around Ralkata, so that we can do meaningful projects and create a lasting impact for our community. As a doctor, my goal would be towards health related, and I would like to do more medical camps. Already we are doing some, but hopefully in the coming year, as under the next 1 year, I'll try to implement more health related projects, because that being my area of specialty. I would also like to collaborate with all the other clubs that are in this district, and they have helped us in the past with various projects, with various collaborations, and I sincerely hope that they will extend that support to me also, and also to all the members of my club. Whatever support you have given to our past President Anita Ravishankar, the same I expect you to give to me, and I assure you that I will do the best that is possible. This term of mine in 2026-27, I wish it to be a prosperous one, a fruitful one, with various projects which we would plan to implement with the help of our district governor and with, of course, all the other members of our club. And I'm not worried that these projects will be implemented, because I have the past district governor Vikram Datma with me, and he is well versed with all the projects that is there, and him being in our club is a great support for me, and I'm sure that we should be able to do well with his support. Of course, there are other people like our past Assistant Governor Ravi Shankar Rao and others, presidents and secretaries, who have done good work. And I'm sure with their guidance and with their help, I should be able to do very good projects in this club. And lastly, my club, which has elected me as the president, I'm very happy that they've considered me for this post. I'm grateful to them, and I assure them that I will do the best that is possible in my term and make Ralkata, the Rotary Club of Ralkata, one of the best clubs in this district possible. Thank you one and all for this opportunity.
Listening to Rotarian Dr. Ananthan Raghutthaman, the President, setting out a roadmap for the Rotary Club of Ralkata for the year 26-27. ನಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗೆ ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಝೋನಲ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟಿನೆಂಟ್ ಅವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ರೋಟೇರಿಯನ್ ರೂಪಾ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ. ಅವರು 300 ಗ್ರಾಮ ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿದ್ದವರು. ಹಾಗೆ ಅವರು ಸಮಾಜಮುಖದ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷ ದಾರಿಯನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿಗೆ ಎರೆದವರು, ಮತ್ತು ತುಂಬ ಹುಮ್ಮಸ್ಸಿನಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾರ್ಯಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸುವರು. ಅವರು ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲಿರುವ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಿರುವ ಗಣ್ಯರೇ, ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. ಈ ಶುಭ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಅವಧಿಯನ್ನು ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ಪೂರ್ಣಗೊಳಿಸಿದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅನಿತಾ ರವಿಶಂಕರ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಅವರ ತಂಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಇದೀಗ ಅಧಿಕಾರ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸುತ್ತಿರುವ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅನಂತನ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಅವರ ಹೊಸ ತಂಡಕ್ಕೆ ನನ್ನ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಅವರ ಅವಧಿ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಸೇವಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಲೆಂದು ಹಾರೈಸುತ್ತೇನೆ.
ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು. ನಮ್ಮವರೇ ಆದ ರೋಟರಿ ದೇರ್ಲಕಟ್ಟೆಯ ಸದಸ್ಯರಾದ ರೋಟೇರಿಯನ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಝೋನಲ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟಿನೆಂಟ್ ಅವರಾದ ರೋಟೇರಿಯನ್ ರೂಪಾ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅವರನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈಗ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನೌ ಟೈಮ್ ಟು ಲಿಸನ್ ಟು it's now time to introduce our Assistant Governor. Rotarian Rajesh Shetty really needs no introduction, because he is no stranger to Rotary and we know all of him very well. But nonetheless, may I request our past President Rotarian Soumya R. Shetty to introduce Rotarian Rajesh Shetty.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to introduce our AG. Rajesh Shetty, born and educated in Mangalore, holds a postgraduate degree in marine geology from Mangalore University. He began his career in 1992 with the Department of Central Excise and Customs as an inspector, later serving as Superintendent of Customs and Central Excise across Karwar, Kumta, Mysore, Mangalore and Bangalore. In 2023, he was promoted to the rank of Assistant Commissioner and currently serves as the Assistant Director at the Directorate General of GST Intelligence, Regional Unit Mangalore. During his tenure, he played a pivotal role in detecting tax evasion cases including crores of rupees. He embarked in his Rotary journey in 2015 by joining Rotary Mangalore Downtown. Over the years, he has shouldered several key responsibilities, serving as Club Secretary in 2018-19 and President in 2020-21. His leadership continued at the zonal and district level, where he was the zonal lieutenant for the Zone 3 during 2023-24, and this year he holds the position of Assistant Governor of Zone 3. Beyond his professional accomplishments, Rajesh is an avid sports enthusiast with keen interest in cricket and badminton. He is married to Anne Sarita Shetty, and together they are proud parents of 2 children, Annette Ananya Shetty and John Anirudh Shetty. I heartily welcome you, sir. Thanks.
Thank you, Rotarian Soumya Shetty, for that wonderful introduction of our Assistant Governor. He's a man of great talent, and we look forward to a lot of contributions from him towards our club and towards our zone and district. Ladies and gentlemen, the time is now 8:47, and that's the time to release our club bulletin. May I request Rotarian Rajesh Shetty to release the Rotary Club of Ralakata Club Bulletin, New Horizons. That has been its name from the inception. We have not changed the name because Rotary Club of Ralakata is always looking for new horizons. May I request Lata Vikram, the bulletin editor, to kindly hand over the bulletin copies to Rotarian Rajesh. And now we have the release ceremony followed by the address.
Dr. Ananthan, Chief Guest and the Installing Officer, immediate past District Governor, Rotarian Major Donor Ramakrishna PK, and GSR PDG Rotarian Dr. Devdas Rai, and other guests on the dais, and our District Governor Rotarian Satish Bolar, PDG Rotarian Vikram Datta, and all other dignitaries of the dais. It is my pleasure to be addressing the gathering today. And first of all, let me thank Rotarian Soumya Shetty for introducing me. It is indeed a great honor and privilege to be present at this installation ceremony of Rotary Club of Ralakata, a small club in numbers, but very rich in fellowship and commitment, and that has resulted in securing all those awards, as so many awards as a club as a whole, and Rotarian as a individual Rotarians also got so many awards. So that shows their commitment to the Rotary. So I indeed commend all the Rotarians of Rotary Club of Ralakata for their achievement and commitment. The very essence of Rotary lies in its name, that is rotation. Today we witnessed the graceful transition of leadership from one dedicated team to the another dedicated team, and with ensuring the rotation of Rotary wheel, which with a renewed energy, fresh ideas, and unwavering commitment to service. At the outset, I extend my congratulations to and sincere appreciation to the outgoing President, Rotarian Dr. Anita Ravishankar, and the outgoing Secretary, Rotarian Lata Vikram Datta, for their exemplary leadership, and also the team Rotary Ralakata. As reflected in Secretary's report, I think they have touched all the avenues of service of last year, and which resulted in securing even the Global Excellence Award in Adaptability. And for our Vikram Datta sir, it is the bulletin editing for the best, one of the best bulletin of the district, Rotary district. And also they earned the Diamond Plus Award. And now they have set the standard a bit higher. So for Dr. Ananthan, it is a challenge to meet those bar and also exceed that bar. And I am hopeful, because he is one of the senior, he is a charter member of this club with this much Rotary experience, and with the guidance and mentorship of PDG Vikram Datta, I think, and I am sure that he will going to exceed that bar also. And I once again congratulate Dr. Ananthan and Secretary J.P. Rai for the success in the incoming year, and together because on behalf of our DG Satish Bowler, we assure you that our fullest cooperation with you, and together we will create a lasting impact in the society. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Wonderful listening to you, Rotarian Rajesh, and all the things that you plan for our club and expect from our club. It's very gratifying to note that all our dignitaries have kept their times. We've given them 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. They've all kept their time, so it's now 8:53. That's exactly the time for me to request our Youth Service Director and Club Young Leaders Contact, Rotarian Nikhil Raj, to introduce our Governor's Special Representative and our club member, Rotarian Dr. B. Devdas Rai.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Myself, Rotarian Architect Nikhil Raj. I take this privilege in introducing Rotarian PDG MD Dr. B. Devdas Rai. Rotarian PDG MD Dr. B. Devdas Rai joined Rotary Club of Moodbidri in 1992. He was the Vice President of the Rotary Club of Moodbidri and Bulletin Editor. He moved to Mangalore in 1995. He has adorned several posts in the Rotary Club of Mangalore Central. He was the President of the club in 1998 and 1999. Presently, he is the Club Service Director and the Bulletin Editor since 20 years. During his presidency, the club scaled newer heights and achieved many milestones. He has introduced around 15 members to the club and continues to introduce new members. At the district level, he has served RID 3180 and 3181 in several capacities. He was the chairman of several RI district committees, polio, road tract, interact district projects, sports, vocational training teams. He was a member of DGNNC in 2003-2004. He served as the Assistant Governor of Zone 4, RID 3180 in the year 2005 and 6. He was adjudged as the Best Assistant Governor of the Year. He served as the RID 3180 Governor in the year 2012-13 and served the district very well. The contribution to the annual fund of Rotary Foundation was the highest achieved in the history of RI 3180 till then. As the RID 3180 Governor, he was the chairman of the RID 3180 Bifurcation Committee, which successfully bifurcated RID 3180 to RID 3181 and 3182. Post-governorship, he has been active in the district and the club. He has served in the district as trainer, councillor and youth service director. He has been conducting a RID 3180 Rotary Awareness Club, Rotary Awareness Quiz since 17 years. He is the GSR of Rotary Club of Ralakata, which is one of the active clubs of the district. He has been the chairman of Rotary Club of Mangalore City since 22 years. He has been adjudged as the best Rotary Club chairman 5 times in RID 3180 and 3181. He is the recipient of the 5 Avenues of Service Citations and Service About Self Award. He has attended 4 RI conventions, Singapore, Seoul, Sydney, New Orleans. He had registered for Houston Convention also. He has attended all the Rotary Zone institutions since 2011 and 12, except the Mahabalipuram Institute and the Virtual Institute. He has contributed $11,300 to the annual fund of Rotary Foundation. Now, $12,300. He was an interactor and rotaractor in the park. So this is all about few things about Rotarian PDG MD Dr. B. Devdas Rai. I welcome you, sir.
It was very impressive, Rotarian Nikhil. It's now time for us to listen to our club mentor and GSR Rotarian Major Donor, Dr. B. Devdas Rai, past his
President of the Rotary Club of Ralakata for the year that was, Rotarian PHF Dr. Anita Ravishankar, secretary of the club for the year that was, Rotarian Lata Vikram, newly installed president of the Rotary Club of Ralkata, Rotarian PHF Dr. Ananthan, secretary of the club for this year, Rotarian PHF Jayaprakash Rai, the chief guest and installation officer of this evening's beautiful function, Rotarian major donor IPDG PK Ramakrishna, assistant governor Zone 3 RI District 3181 2026-27 Rotarian MPHF Rajesh Shetty, zonal lieutenant of this zone Rotarian past president Rupa Shetty, immediate past past president who was there as a past president for Rotarian our Dr. Anita Ravishankar, that was Rotarian president before you, Soumya, Rotarian Soumya Shetty, the district governor of this year, Rotarian major donor Satish Bola, thank you for attending this function, sir, and the district learning facilitator, a very active member of this club, Rotarian MPHF past district governor Vikram Datta, Rotarians, aunts, Annettes, Johns, ladies and gentlemen. I was thinking on what to speak, then I thought I'll speak about the presidential message for this year. The theme has been done away with, but I was thinking as a COL representative whether I can press for the reintroduction of the theme, because every 3 years the COL can, but of course the board of directors should agree. And the presidential message also, I believe, will be done away with next year. Whatever it is, Rotarian major donor Oliyanka Hakim Babalola from the Rotary Club of Trans Amadi, Nigeria, RI District 9141, gave to the governors, our Rotarian major donor Satish Bodar was there in Orlando on January 12th, a fantastic message. Create lasting impact. And Satish, if you are, because you are there personally, if I made some mistakes, please pardon me, because I just said, whatever it is, he has told so many points, but the most important points of it I want to tell you. What do you mean by creating lasting impact? So he gives a story of Rotarian Tia Kopus from the Rotary Club of this one, that is Norrie, North Carolina. Tia Kopus was a very dedicated Rotarian, lady Rotarian. She used to attend all the meetings till the COVID came. And also tragedy struck her. Her husband was diagnosed with cancer. For 19 months, she was with her husband. She lost her husband, and then with the COVID, she had not seen a human being, single human being, like physically. So she was devastated. In fact, very dark thoughts came to her mind. And at that time, a Rotarian friend of her from the Rotary Club, her Rotary Club, phoned her up. Tia, we have not seen you for a long time. We have started meeting physically again. Please come for the next dinner meet on Thursday. Tia was slightly nervous. She had not met any of the Rotarians. She came for the dinner meet. And when she entered the hall, a new member who had never known her embraced her. Tia, we miss you. And every member of the Rotary Club, that Rotary Club, came and talked to her, counseled her. Tia was shaken. She realized that she was not alone in this world. In fact, she has written, Rotary comes silently on you. Rotary creeps silently but strongly on you. Rotary gives you consolation. That changed her. That was the impact Rotary made on Tia Kopus. She forgot her grief. She came to the club meetings regularly, and today she is normal. So that was the first example of which he gave for creating lasting impact. The second example was his own example. He was a Rotractor. In fact, he was not a Rotractor earlier. He was a student of from that locality. Then somebody made him join the Rotary Club of same Trans Amadi. And he was in fact, one of the privileged people in Nigeria. He had school education, good education, and he never knew that there are a lot of people who were underprivileged. But the Rotary Club opened his eyes. They had a literacy project of making the children read and write. They were going to different schools. Suddenly it opened his eyes. He wanted to serve the society. So when he was a Rotractor himself, he was invited for the Rotary Club meetings as a Rotractor. But one fine day, he just walked into a business meet of the club, uninvited. Business meets are supposed to be, only for the Rotarians, and then the same thing was their barrier, Rotractor, Rotarian. The president asked him from the son, why did you come here? What makes you come here? He said, I want to join your club. Come on,
You can't join a Rotary Club like that. You have to be invited. You have to be sponsored by someone. So please walk away. But somehow he stood his ground and said, a child does not need an invitation to come to a club. The Rotractor does not need an invitation to come to a Rotary Club. And immediately, Suji Owode, one of the senior Rotarians, got up and said, Hakim, Olianka, please don't go. I am sponsoring you. That's how he entered the Rotary Club of Transamadi. The Rotary Club of Transamadi transformed him, and he said to Satish Bodar, if Suji Owode had not invited me to Rotary, today I would not have been the Rotary International President. That is the impact it made on him. Then there was the Rotary Club of Krishna, South Africa. All this is speaking from the speech. They had a literacy project where, in the global grants, where the children, underprivileged children of the locality were made to given education by lady educators. And those lady educators also underprivileged. That made a lot of impact in that Rotary Club of Krishna. Then he goes on to give another example of the program of scale grants. The program of scale grants, I think most of us should know, is a big grant with $2 million and given one time for one. Nigeria got the program of scale grants for a literacy project. And when he was just a Rotarian, I think maybe a Rotary president, or he just went to the community centers where the program of the grant was on maternal and child health. In that locality, in Nigeria, entire Nigeria, women used to not go for antenatal checkups. Therefore, a lot of infant mortality and maternal mortality used to happen. So he went to one community and he didn't tell that he's Rotarian. He met the doctor there. He asked the doctor, how is the program? He said, I thank Rotary International for being associated with the program. Earlier, no woman used to come for antenatal checkup. They used to only come for delivery, and the woman also used to die, the child also used to die. Because, there are regular, checkups and the vaccinations and all. But once Rotary International has come into the picture, the infant mortality here has come down, the maternal mortality has come down, and the health of the community has improved. I thank Rotary for this. And immediately he said, he was very happy when Hakim said that he's a Rotarian. That was the impact. The program of scale, there are many, but I just want to tell. Then he gives a call to the governors. I hope Satish Bola remembers it. Please, governors, go back to your district and make a call to your districts and the clubs to change themselves. Or not change, have a 5-year analyze. For example, Rotary Club of Ralakata, analyze your 5-year achievement in membership, in projects, and then also in the projects, membership, and I forget these things, and then see which year you perform the best. So imagine you have taken 10 members in one, this year make it 11. Foundation, say 1,500, make it 2,000. So that is the way to go. We should not compete with neighboring clubs, we should compete with ourselves. The district also should do the same thing. Fine, that is a call. And one more call he gives is, let us change ourselves. Let us change ourselves. Then the clubs will change. Let the clubs change themselves to the better. The districts will change. Let the districts change themselves. Then the world community will change. And Rotary and the world will be a better place to live in. So this is what Olianka Hakim Babalola gave a call. Create lasting impact. Now I would not end my speech without talking about what the Rotary Club of Ralakata has done, because I won't go from 2008 onwards, because that's an old story. The Creating Lasting Impact last year, 8 awards, including 3 awards and then 5. The Global Excellence Award for Adaptability, the Diamond Plus Award for a club which is only 19 members. Of course, that doesn't matter. With the 7 lady members, you have excelled yourself. You have been the best club thrice. You have produced a district governor who is one of the best district governors in the district. You have organized a fantastic district conference, and today is a learning facilitator. He'll go up very much in Rotary. But that is the thing. Only thing is our Rotarian Major Dr. Ramakrishna stole some of my thing by making this club stand up for the... Actually, I wanted to make the club stand up for the President Secretary. Already that's been done. But I wish the Rotary Club of Ralakata all the very best in the future. Rotarian Dr. Anantan was a product of my cajoling. I have to tell that. I was with Anantan every day in Shema. I was getting criticism from Dr. Sandeep Rai, the present dean. Devdas Rai doesn't know anything other than Rotary. But Anantan didn't listen. They told Anantan, Sandeep Rai and so many, hey, don't go, man. That's a foolish thing. They're all waste of time. But Anantan didn't listen. He came into Rotary. Ravi Shankar came into Rotary then.
JP Ray, in fact, we used to have the meetings in Meeting Point. JP Ray got a call from South Asia office because before they gave the charter there, he said, yes, we are meeting. So all these people have come into, and I am very happy that after many years, because Anantan is, Rotarian PHF Anantan is a very busy neurosurgeon, but he has always been there in the thick of activities in Derlakatte, Rotary Club of Derlakatte. He has been there for all the activities, he has supported the activities, he has attended all the district meets despite all his compulsions. So today he has taken up the post of the presidentship. So I wish him, and of course JP Ray is a very PHF Rotarian past president PHF. JP Ray is a very experienced hand, and you have got a new treasurer in Rotarian IPDG MPHF Vikram Datta. The treasury is in safe hands. You have got a new editor, you have got a lot of new people, good people. So I wish the Rotary Club of Derlakatte all the very best in my capacity as a GSR. I will continue to encourage the club in the future also, because this is a big achievement for me. One Rotarian sponsoring a Rotary Club and the Rotary Club doing very well is a reflection of my own achievements. I deem it as one of the biggest achievements in Rotary of getting the Rotary Club of Derlakatte chartered and seeing such a beautiful function today. Thank you.
Gentleman, Dr. Rai spoke about Rotary working silently. And I think the best example of that would be our immediate past district governor, Rotarian Ramakrishnan PK, for whom Rotary has worked silently, and he has also very quietly, very humbly has gathered the district together to achieve great heights of excellence. Sir, it's time to listen to you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rotarian Ramakrishnan.
Good evening. Namaskara. I bring greetings again from Satish Bolar. This afternoon, he told me he may not come, so he told me, you please give my wishes. But anyway, Governor Bolar is here. Newly installed President Dr. Anantan, the current Governor Satish Bolar, Madam Bolar, the GSR and the COL representative for our district 3181, Dr. Devdas Rai, DLF and past Governor Vikram Datta, the AG Rajesh Shetty, ZL Rupa Madam, immediate past President Dr. Anita, Ravi Shankar, newly installed Secretary JP, immediate past Secretary Lata Vikram. My last year's AG CG, I knew that this morning. People call you CG. Maybe you can change that to DG sometime. Chandagiri Gowda, thank you. Nice of you to come. Alvin Shah, who is here from morning, I've seen him speaking. Members of this wonderful Derlakatte Club, President and Secretaries of this particular zone, ladies and gentlemen, I was just thinking we are getting outnumbered with the women here. You saw the board also probably a little more strong on the women front, and that tells the story that we need to bring in more women. Yeah, at the outset, congratulations Dr. Anita, Ravi Shankar and team, Derlakatte, for winning the Diamond Plus Award. A wonderful achievement. As Dr. Devdas Rai said, a small club, 19 members, and still giving a lot. Giving a lot. I'm not saying only giving to the foundation. Giving everything you have for project works, community service, vocational service, and of course the foundation. The only thing probably you didn't do is a global grant. I think this year you should take it up, Dr. Anantan. It could be in your area itself, of giving some equipment to your institution maybe. My year as a governor was going through very well till June 15th. My number of members who were added to Rotary in that year, that is up to June 15th, was almost 400, 381. And people are warning me, Ramki, just forget it, man. You will come to 2 digits in no time. From 15th of June to 30th of June, Zip, it went down to 81. 300 members disappeared. And that was maybe the only bad sign, and I was wondering what is wrong. Do we need to address that issue in a bigger way? Yes. We need to formally put it up and see where this problem is there. We'll have to address it. Because 300 people leaving out of the 381 is something not acceptable. My friend, 3000 district, Kartik, he added 2,800 members. 2,800. He also lost 800. So it is not just the district of ours. Everywhere people feel the pinch of money, and probably the president can't afford to pay their dues anymore, or don't wish to pay them, because once you pay, the person will not pay again, so they just delete it. My recommendation was, can you remove or plug that deletion option for just 1 month? I did request at one of our virtual meetings with the RI director, our KP Nagesh and team. He said, Ramki, no, it's not Agalapa. They are, I said, sir, it will happen. And he learnt it the hard way. His own district also is the same way. Well, TRF, we are looking pretty good. As of this morning, it was $4,54,000 and odd dollars in all. So hopefully, I think that could be a record, like how what Devdas Rai said. Yes, we have made a record. Now, Dr. Devdas Rai, encroached upon my area where I am supposed to introduce the RI president. He has done it so very well, so very well. So it will save some time, but the message create lasting impact. It really has made an impact. Now, if you have watched Devdas Rai speak on your achievements, you would have noticed a change on him. So indirectly, the change on him is what Rotary did to him. So he has a story to tell, and he can tell that to everyone. And those stories will fetch in more members. Now, this is what I did for this small club way back, 2008, and this is what they are doing now. I feel so proud of it. If you have noticed him, that's exactly what Olianka Babalola wants you to do. Go back in time, evaluate the projects, as he said. If you have done something extremely good, you will have to better that. You will have to really better that particular thing. If it is even 5 years back, 6 years back, evaluate yourself. Did I do this better? Yes, this is the record we did. So keep that record. Can we improve on that? Now that's what is creating a lasting impact. He also says, many times we build classrooms for children in schools and we forget about it. He says it doesn't end there. Can we use that facility in the evening when the school is closed? Whether we can use it as a clinic, whether you can give it to somebody to run a class. So there you are going into a lasting impact. The same thing which is locked up from maybe 3:45 in the evening to next day morning, can we use that facility? You have invested money. So these changes have to come about in Rotary. So that will happen when we think very closely. And he says, many times we come here, and luckily you don't have a new member. A stranger sitting across a table becomes your best life friend when he joins Rotary. Now, you don't know, I don't know that person, but he becomes a friend by joining Rotary. So the friendship which is built has an effect on me. So I get a chance to change. Again, we go back to the action plan, the adaptability. It doesn't mean only on those adaptability pertaining to the regular Rotary work. It also belongs to us. Can we adapt ourselves to the changing world? Like Darwin's, I think, Alvin Saab said this morning that you need to change, otherwise you'll die. I mean, that is what is told in Darwin's theory. So that way, probably we need to address that change very critically and see that we bring in a lot of difference to the world. The other story, you all read the Rotary News which has come. You have the message from Olyanka, a wonderfully written message. I recommend that you please read it tonight itself and just see how nicely it is written. I'm certain his ideas have been told to somebody and it is copywritten so very well. You read that one, the entire year picture will come to you. The same issue, we have our Rotary Foundation chairman, Jennifer Jones, giving you a nice one, being a Sunday, and assuming that I'm a pastor or a church man. She talks about gratitude, how grateful we are to many things in life. So in that grateful attitude, can we make some more projects? We are thankful for so many things, but in that greatness we experience. In fact, while you're eating also, you thank the Lord and you're eating. Many times, many other fields, we don't praise the Lord, but in Christianity, yes, you say grace at least. So that way, can we look at projects to find and you fund them preferably and make a difference in the world. Now, new guidelines have been put, like we are looking at becoming 1.25 million Rotarians by 2030. That is when Rotary will be 125 years old. And also look at 1,25,000 Rotaractors. That's what he has said. And his vice president is Triple M Muruganandam, who is again taken up so very seriously, and probably he says, I will find 1,25,000 in India itself. So that could be a big mark, a benchmark for Rotaractors. And just the other day, we had my batchmate Elizabeth Cherian coming to installation of Mysore Midtown, and I was asking her, how is Rotaract doing in your area? Everywhere the complaint is the election. The election for the DRR, though your representatives are there, though you're shown everything, you sign the whole process, that election is done in a very proper, systematic way, you go back and make a complaint. Now that has happened in Bangalore, that has happened in 3181 also. Now these things need a little more systematic looking at. In my case, they said you have changed the ballot box. No, that was not, you cannot take it up, because that similar box was kept as a ballot box. So these things have to really change. Now, the other thing is something new, other than Rotary. Can we look and adapt? Now, it's the football season. All of you are watching the matches, yes? You must have seen the match Brazil, okay? Brazil won 2-1. What did the Japanese players do? They just went about and bowed to them for winning, for them winners, Can we have that grace? That is called grace. Gracefully accepting the winning. Now, in that grace moment, can we adopt it? Can we have a meeting very gracefully? Can we have a discussion very gratefully? Can we have a project discussion very gratefully? Can we give gracefully? Now, you should look at that in a different way. Now, this game, I was shocked. Whereas everybody else, you have seen the other match the other day versus Argentina and that Carboved. We also wanted Carboved to win. We were there, but then they lost on the final thing. All of them were sitting down and weeping, but just for a 50 lakh members, or 50 lakh people of that country, only 50 lakh, it's a 50 lakh 0.5 million or something like that is the population of that country. They come up and play Argentina so extremely well. They had their chances, the chances to win, but they lost. But definitely next 4 years from now, probably they will be a better team. Now why I'm bringing this about is, everywhere what is happening is change. Here also we have Olyanka telling us, yes, you have to change. Now change doesn't mean you have to make a very drastic step in doing anything. No. If you are looking at a perspective in life in a particular way, like your architects are here, many of them are here, you look at the building from this angle, yes, you get one particular view. Then you go that side and look, you get a different view. From the other side you look, from the top of the building you look. All these views without building itself, they construct for you, isn't it? Similarly, our perception of Rotary too should change. Can we give an opportunity to people? Now, I could be a very, very short-tempered man, but when I come to my Rotary meeting, I cannot exhibit that short-temperedness, isn't it? So something like that, when you are forcefully doing that to yourself, to change, you will do wonders. Now, the other thing is the CSR. The big global news is the corporate social responsibility funding. Now, using those funds, definitely you can really change a lot of things. I don't know whether Anantan's hospital is receiving CSR funds, but definitely yes, you have Enapoya, you have the other institution also receiving a lot of funds from CSR. Now there, we got the first CSR grant for 3181 last year, 1.06 crores. 1.06 crores. We routed through another charitable institution, Rotary Mysore Charitable Trust. But what happens, I tell you. See, one was 86 lakhs of interactive boards. 86 schools, we gave 86 interactive boards. They gave us the money on the 27th March. They wanted the completion by 31st March. We said it's possible, and we finished this 86 interactive boards. But what remained, the 20 lakhs, was 2 toilets, one in Chamraj Nagar and one in Gundalpet. Gundalpet was completed. Chamraj Nagar, when it was halfway through the construction, the engineer, he had a stroke. So the building stopped. The 31st March is over. You should see the way automotive axles have abused us. No, I was feeling very bad. In fact, the other day, when I was speaking like this to her at installation, we had the president of Automotive Axles, Rotarian Nagaraj Gargeshwari, in the audience. So I publicly apologized. I'm very sorry, sir, I did this. Now, while going, he said, hey, don't worry about that, man. That happens. That is what we are for. The compliant people will keep on asking for the compliance. But I know the reason, that this is the reason. So please put in the paper as soon as possible. Now that, the other Rotary Club went to him for another grant for e-autos, okay? And he said, I'm not going to give any Rotary Clubs because you guys didn't give me the accounts. So that, from that attitude, he has shifted now to a different way. Then I've told my people to go and approach him for the e-autos. So CSR is a game changer. You'll have to look at using your friendship. Most of you have, you have Rajesh here who can talk to many companies. Through him, you can take his help and probably go and meet the CSR people in various big companies and give your projects. But you should have a CSR compliant charitable trust. Unless you have it, they will not give you a single pie. You should have a report, you should have the CSR one, you should have Form 12, you should have ATG, everything should be in order, and you should have been in existence for at least the last 3 years. Okay. Now global grants is one thing. Global grants also, you have to participate. Now I have to share this story. I shared this story at Bollard's installation, Governor Bollard's installation the other day, the magic. Now one of the clubs, Surya Club, challenged me. I put the challenge up at the club assembly. You give me $10,000, I'll make it to $36,000. They said, we'll take the challenge. We'll find a project. Then I asked for the money. He said, let the approval come, I will give you the money. So we worked on it, the approval came. Now, approval came with a partner you wouldn't believe, was a rider of Ride for Rotary 10. A rider for Ride for Rotary 10 from Poland. Nege is his name. The front portion, the main surname, I'm unable to pronounce because Z and N and all comes. It's a different name. He agreed to give 11,000 euros for the project. And he gave it through the club. The project is through. The funding is happening. And Hemant, as the president of Sulia city, he gave the money also. So these are real changing stories. What are they doing? They are giving equipments to a government hospital in Sulia for eye care. Again, I don't know if your ophthalmologists are here. In the morning, of course, Pai was there. So like that, you also can do. Collaboration. Now, Devdas Rai mentioned collaboration. You should collaborate. If somebody is doing well, go and find out why he is doing well. How he is doing well. You will have to approach the club. Now, in our sort of thing, you don't, if some club is doing extremely well, you feel, oh, that guy is a big club guy, I can't go and ask. No, you try. You have to try. You have to meet them. Now, this is our thing. Can we collaborate? You have the expertise. Either you give it to us or we'll share the whole thing. Unless you collaborate, you can't grow. You just cannot grow. You will be like that. So if you can collaborate, you can do wonders. And what's great in Rotary today is the action groups. You have the action man, you have somewhere. Yes, Sandeep is there. Of course, one of the SRAG thing of the environment and sustainability somehow got closed for reasons I don't know. That got closed. But action groups are wonderful provided you have enough and more time. You can join the group. It costs you hardly $30 a year, but you will get a message, at least 10 messages a day, Sandeep. At least 10 messages where to act. So you should be prepared for the action groups. They're very wonderful. Change happens more wonderfully. Then there are fellowships. You have, of course, all of you know of the Rotary Means Business fellowships, which are interesting, very, very interesting. Recently, on the 26th of June, in Mysore, we inaugurated the Tea Fellowship Group, Tea Lovers Fellowship Group. So here in Mysore, Tea Lovers Fellowship Group, gradually, I went there, there were some almost 10 different types of teas. They said, so first you have to taste the tea, then we do the function. So probably the whole idea is you meet for one reason. It's going to be tea fellowship, you meet for one reason, drinking tea, talking about tea, promoting tea. But ultimate reason is, can we find Rotarians in that group? So then you pick them up and give it to Rotary, and you find some Rotary a member. You can become a member, your membership can increase. So in essence, we have to do projects that create a very large impact, creating lasting impact. I would even call it everlasting impact. Like subsequently, like one of the examples Olyanka says is, if you have given a water supply thing to a community, and the community health has improved, ask those people themselves to do something different. Can we use that same thing and replicate? You make another place also. So you get a lasting impact. If you can share that what has happened there, you can use it in a different community. Thereby, ultimately, you may feel our Rotary name goes. No, it will not go. Like, Devdas Rai. Ralakata means Devdas Rai. So it's like that. Your name will never go. You can always. So at one of those meetings, somebody said this morning, Manju Padke was there, and the kind of money which is given by Rotary to India for the polio. That's a great news. In fact, many of us question, hey, you guys are giving money and all that. Where is the record? Where is the proof? So well, that proof has come shortly. Maybe I'll also try to collect that information and pass it on, so that the government departments also are, aware of such a thing. Like you have a formal letter saying that Rotary International has paid to the government of India some 14 crores or something like that. So that letter will impress them. So with that, I wish Anantan and team all the very best. Sir, next year it will not be Diamond Plus. it will be Global Excellence Award. We want to change the scale. We want what is that? Gold, silver, gold, diamond, then platinum. Platinum will be the highest. So we want to change the scale. So platinum will be up. So we are trying to modify that, because even many of the recipients also don't know. When they got a platinum award, they say, oh great, I got a platinum award. But actually it is lesser than a diamond. So thank you so much for calling me again. The first time I came was for your governor's visit, and not the installation, sir. So it's nice, starting my governor's visit here, Ralakate, and taking me to a temple. And of course, over there, we had a great, I forget the name of the temple, but maybe with all that, it has contributed a lot. Yeah, I visited more than 100 temples, which I wouldn't have done in my lifetime, but for Rotary. So that has changed me also. Thank you all so much. Thank you very much.
Lengthy speech. Let me congratulate Anita madam for your great achievement. Also, I wish all the best for Dr. Ananthan. Both names are start for me. Ananthan means you don't have a limitation. Anantate can achieve. And my dear friends, we have a fabulous year. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We are skipping our schedule. We move directly to the recognition of guests. Past Assistant Governor, Rotarian P.D. Shetty.
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ರಳಕಟ ರೋಟರಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ನ ಸಂಭ್ರಮದ ದಿನ ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಅನಂತನ್ ಅವರ ಪದಗ್ರಹಣ ಸಮಾರಂಭವನ್ನು ಬಹಳ ಸಂಭ್ರಮದಿಂದ ಆಚರಿಸಿರುವಂಥ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೆರುಗನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚುಗೊಳಿಸಿದಂತಹ ನಮ್ಮ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫೀಷಿಯಲ್ಸ್, ಝೋನಲ್ ಆಫೀಷಿಯಲ್ಸ್, ಹಾಗೆ ನೇಬರಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ನ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿಗಳು ನಮ್ಮ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಗುರುತಿಸಿ ಗೌರವಿಸುವ ಒಂದು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ನಮಗಿದೆ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ತಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರನ್ನು ನಾನು ಈಗ ಓದಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ತಾವು ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತು ತಮ್ಮ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿ. ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಡಿ.ಜಿ. ರಾಮಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪಿ.ಕೆ. ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್, ಹಾಗೆ ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಪಿ.ಡಿ.ಜಿ. ವಿಕ್ರಮ್ ದತ್ತ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೇಟರ್, ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಪಿ.ಡಿ.ಜಿ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಬಿ. ದೇವದಾಸ್ ರಾಯ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಅಡ್ವೈಸರ್, ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ COL ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಟಿವ್, ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಕಿರಣ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ರಾಯ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಕಲ್ಚರಲ್, ಹಾಗೆ ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಸತೀಶ್ ಬೋಡರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಗವರ್ನರ್, ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಪ್ರಮೋದ ಬೋಡರ್, ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಸದಾಶಿವ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಚೇರ್, ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಸುಬೋಧ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ದಾಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಅಡ್ಮಿನ್, ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಚಿನ್ನಗಿರಿ ಗೌಡ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ AG, ಹಾಗೆ ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ಅರವಿಂದ್ ಡೇಸಾ, ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ಸಂದೀಪ್ ರಾವ್ ವಿದ್ಯಾ, ಪ್ರವೀಣ್ ಚಂದ್ರ ಶರ್ಮಾ, ರಾಜೇಶ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅರವಿಂದ್, ಮಹೇಶ್, ಜಯರಾಮ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಝೋನಲ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟಿನೆಂಟ್, ಸುಧಾಕರ್ ಸಾಲಿಯಾನ್ ಝೋನಲ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟಿನೆಂಟ್, ರಾಜೇಶ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಝೋನಲ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟಿನೆಂಟ್, ಸೋಮವಾರ ಟಿ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ, ಹರೀಶ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿಯಾರ್ ಝೋನಲ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟಿನೆಂಟ್, ಸೋಮವಾರ ಬಂದಾರ, ಕೆಲವರು ಇದರಿಂದ ಬಂದ, ಕೆಲವರು ಹಿಂದಿನ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸರಿ, ಈಗ ಕ್ಲಬ್ನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರುಗಳು ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಸನ್ರೈಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರವೀಣ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ರಾಯ್, ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಕೋಸ್ಟಲ್ನ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಕಿರಣ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ರಾಯ್, ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ನವೀನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ, ಸುರತ್ಕಲ್ನ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್.ಸಿ. ಸುರತ್ಕಲ್ ಶ್ರೀಧರ್ TN, ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ್ ದೇವರಾಜ್, ಹಾಗೆ ರೋಟರಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಮಿಡ್ ಟೌನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಸುಷ್ಮಾ JP, RC ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಡೌನ್ ಟೌನ್ A. Umesh Gatti, President, Secretary Pavitra Kumar, R.C. Bangalore City, Secretary Nitin Devadiga, Bangalore Metro President Shyam Prasad Kandige, R.C. Bangalore South President Ashok Antiye, Secretary Ashok Jodi, Bangalore Seaside President Kiran Kumar, Secretary Nelson Goyes, ಹಾಗೆ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾಧರ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಹೊಸದುರ್ಗ ಉಪರಾಗ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ಯಾರು ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಕ್ಲಬ್ನಿಂದ ಬಂದಂಥ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಅಥವಾ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಇದ್ದರೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ಗಳು ವಿನೋದ ರಾಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಅವ್ರ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಎ.ಜಿ. ರವಿಶಂಕರ್ ರಾವ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವವರು ನಮ್ಮ ರೂಪಾ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಝೋನಲ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟಿನೆಂಟ್, ಹಾಗೆ ಜೆ.ಪಿ. ರೈ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ, ಹಾಗೆ ಅನಿತಾ ರವಿಶಂಕರ್ ಅವರು IPP, ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಮೆರುಗನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ರೋಟರಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ನ ಸದಸ್ಯರು ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತು ಬಂದಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಓವೇಷನ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಗೌರವಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಮ ಬೇರೆ ರೋಟರಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ನ ಸದಸ್ಯರು ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತು ನಮ್ಮ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಓವೇಷನ್, ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಅಭಿಮಾನದ ನಮಗೆ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
With these things, thank you very much for that. You bring a lot of grace into the ceremonies, so our thanks to you. Similarly, Rajesh Shetty, our Western Governor, and our club advisor and mentor, our GSR Rotarian Dr. B. Devdas. And now to Dr. B. Devdas. Our Zonal Lieutenant, Rotarian Rupa Shetty. It's time for the vote of thanks, Rotarian J.P. Rai, Jaya Prakash Rai. Rotarian Jaya Prakash.
ಮತ್ತಿಗೆ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರೌಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಪದಗ್ರಹಣ ನಡೀತಿತ್ತು. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಗ ಚೀಫ್ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದಂಥ ಸದಾನಂದ ಪೂಜಾರಿ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ನ್ಯೂರಾಲಜಿಸ್ಟ್, ಅವರೊಂದು ಜೋಕ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಮತ್ತು ತಾಯಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ತುಂಬ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯವರು ನಿಮಗೆ? ಆಗ ಅವನು ಹೇಳಿದಂತೆ, ನನಗೆ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಮೇಲೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ನಾನು ಲೇಟಾಗಿ ಬಂದರೆ ಅಮ್ಮ ಬಾ ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಲೇಟ್ ನೀವು ಅಂತ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಗೆದ್ರಿ, ನಾವು ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ಈಗ ನಿಮಗೂ ಲೇಟಾಗಿ ಜನ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಗ್ರತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂದಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಶುಭ ದಿನದ ಶುಭರಾತ್ರಿಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕರಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಕೊನೆಯ ಹಂತ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಇಂದಿನ ಪದಗ್ರಹಣಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದಂತಹ, ನಾನು ಇನ್ವಿಟೇಷನ್ನೇ ಕೊಡಲಿಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲಿಂದ ಬಂದಂತಹ ನನ್ನ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ನಾಯಕ, ನನ್ನ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಗೆಳೆಯ, ವೇಟರಿ ಸಹ ಒಂದೇ ನಾವಿಗಳು, ಅಣ್ಣ ತಮ್ಮಂದಿರಾಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಗವರ್ನರ್, ಮೇಜರ್ ಡೋನರ್ ಸತೀಶ್ ಬೋಳರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಮನಪೂರ್ವಕ ವಂದನೆಗಳು. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಈ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಮಹಿಳೆಯಾದಂಥ ಪ್ರಮೋದ್ ಬೋಳರ್ ಅವರಿಗೂ ನಾನು ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಇಂದಿನ ಸಮಾರಂಭಕ್ಕೆ ಅತಿ ದೂರದಿಂದ, ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ನಗರದಿಂದ ಬಂದ ನಮ್ಮ PDG ಹಾಗೂ ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಪದಗ್ರಹಣವನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂತಹ PDG ಮೇಜರ್ ಡೋನರ್ ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾರಿ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಕರೀದೆ ರಾಮ್ಕಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ರಾಮಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಮನಪೂರ್ವಕ ವಂದನೆಯನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಮ್ಮವರೇ ಆದಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಸ್ಥಾಪಕಕರ್ತರಾದಂತಹ ಮೇಜರ್ ಡೋನರ್ ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ದೇವದಾಸ್ ರೈ ಅವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಪ್ರೀತಿಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೂ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಡಗಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು 15 ನಿಮಿಷದ ಮೊದಲೇ ಬಂದಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಹಾಗೂ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಬುಲೆಟಿನನ್ನು ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಮಾಡಿದಂಥ ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ರಾಜೇಶ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅವರನ್ನು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ವಂದನೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ನಮ್ಮವರಾದಂಥ ಜೂನಿಯರ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟಿನೆಂಟ್ ರೂಪಾ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಮನಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ವಂದನೆಯನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿಗೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಜೂನಿಯರ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟಿನೆಂಟ್ ಅವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಮನಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿಗೆ ಬಂದಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸದಸ್ಯರು ಹಾಗೂ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿಯು ಅವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಇಂದಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಎಂಸಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದಂತಹ ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಮಾಜಿ ಎ ಜಿ ಆದಂಥ ರವಿಶಂಕರ್ ಅವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಇಂದಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪರೋಕ್ಷವಾಗಿ ಸಹಕರಿಸಿದಂತಹ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸದಸ್ಯರು ಹಾಗೂ ರಾಯನ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೂ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ಮೀಡಿಯಾದವರಿಗೂ ಹಾಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಥಳಾವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ ನನ್ನ ಆತ್ಮೀಯರಾದ ರಿತೇಶ್ ಬಾಳಿಗ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸುತ್ತಾ ನನ್ನ